The average woman in the US is about 5'4" and 170 pounds. That means that the majority of us are already in the overweight category. So if you are under 5'9" and over 200 pounds with a high percentage of body fat, your risk of diabetes, joint pain, heart disease, and hormonal chaos skyrockets. But this isn't about shrinking to fit a beauty standard. This is about choosing health over habits that are killing us and breaking us down. So why does this conversation even matter? We have normalized carrying excess weight like it's just a phase, but chronic stress, poor sleep, convenience eating, and no movement, they all have consequences. So it's not about how you look, it's about how your body is functioning. And I see it far too often, the signs of metabolic dysfunction are ignored because we're too busy, are overwhelmed, or we're told that it's just a part of aging or motherhood. But your knees, heart, hormones, or organs, they don't care about trends. They respond to pressure, inflammation, and overload. So I want to talk about what being over 200 pounds really means to your health. Like I'm talking joint pain and mobility loss. Carrying an extra 30 to 60 pounds is serious stress on your joints and on your knees. I want you to remember this. For every pound that you're overweight, that's 4 pounds of pressure on your knees during movement. Okay, let's talk about heart disease. Excess fat, especially visceral fat, around your organs raises cholesterol, blood pressure, and inflammation, leading to heart disease, which is the number one killer in women. So now let's talk about insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Your body struggles to process sugar efficiently, which leads to crashes, cravings, weight gain, and eventually insulin resistance, which leads to pre-diabetes or full-blown diabetes. So let's talk about hormonal disruption. Fat cells produce estrogen. So the more excess fat you carry, the more your hormones shift, causing mood swings, irregular periods, and even infertility. Also, some PCOS symptoms. So you're probably saying, well, what can I do? We're going to flip the script to empower, okay? I want you to think that it's not about doing it all, but you have to start. It's not about doing hours of cardio. It's not about starving yourself. The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is strength train. If you start just by trying to incorporate strength training 3 times a week, it's so amazing. It's going to help you to build lean muscle, but it also helps you to burn fat even while at rest. I also want you to eat with structure. Now, I'm the stickler for meal prep, but you don't have to meal prep. I have some clients that's like, they don't want to meal prep. They cook fresh. So it's totally up to you, but you want to eat with structure. You want to make sure you're getting enough protein, you're getting enough fiber, you're getting in your healthy fats. This is going to help you to feel full and energized all day long. Another important point that I don't want to miss is that it's going to keep your blood sugar stable. I also want you to walk more. Walking is one of the most underrated tools out there. It's low stress, no stress on your joints, but high impact, okay? On my program, I have my clients start with it all depends on where you are. So let's say if you have not been mobile and you've been sedentary, maybe start walking right after you eat a meal, okay? Or maybe you can give yourself a goal of 5,000 steps a day. Okay, and then you want to build that up, but walking is a game changer. And then last but not least, sleep and hydration. You want to make sure you're hydrated. You can't thrive if you're dehydrated, okay? So you want to make sure you're drinking at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily. And I want you to remember that sleep is the fat loss fuel. Especially when you're trying to build that lean muscle, that's when our body recovers. So when you sleep, that's when your body's building the muscle. That's when your body is regenerating and recovering and doing all the amazing things. So you want to aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. So no, this video is not just about you being skinny. It's about you being strong, confident, and well. It's not about how you look. It's about how your body functions. It's about how you feel. I want you to have the energy. You deserve to wake up feeling clear-minded and in love with your body for what it can do, not just how it looks. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start building a real plan that actually works, you can check out the free resources I have for you below, or don't hesitate to schedule your free consultation. That's where we sit. We talk about where you are, what your goals are. I have questions about where you are currently in your life, so I can share tips that will help you to be successful, and then share how my elite program can be an asset to you, and I can help you build it custom from the ground up.